Look, I think there's an array of risks in technology. We've seen a lot of floats in the tech space over the last 12 to 18 months. Some have been very, very successful, but there are a lot of risks. I mean, we initially see these companies present themselves as disruptors, and we think that term is being heavily misused in the market. And Clayton Christensen, when he formed that term in 1997 at Harvard, it was about companies that can enter into markets and provide a product or service in a different way to the incumbents, where the incumbents cannot respond. And that's a critical point of the definition. He concedes himself that the term is being really quite poorly misused by the tech space presently. The companies we're seeing are simply not disruptive. Many are innovative, but they're certainly not disruptive. The other issue we've got is that the level of analysis done on these companies is actually quite poor. The industry in Australia really don't have a great tech background, and they're analysing companies and floating companies where we don't think they've got a good level of understanding. And you combine this with the issue that many of these companies are very, very early stage. We think the risks are very, very high. And add to that the valuations that they're being floated on and trading on. It's a recipe for disaster, in our opinion, and we would avoid the sector. There's a few that look interesting to us, but most of them would be difficult. 1 out of 10 might succeed if you're lucky. And we think that the industry in Australia has tried to avoid the venture capital market and list on the ASX at far too early a stage in their life cycle as a business. Venture capital is there for a reason. They provide capital, patient capital, and they fund over time, many years. They provide mentoring and advice, and they're a genuine partner in their business. Some of the greatest companies in the world have been furnished and incubated by venture capitalists. We don't think that environment exists on the ASX. We don't think these companies will be able to raise capital in the second or third round, and they're simply not getting the advice and help they need to become genuine tech leaders in the future.